really grinds my gears? Those X-ray specs you used to buy out of the comics.
You really expect somebody to order something that you refer to as junk? Well, I guess people could be buying it because you've got people like Ed reading your comics. But that can't be good for their self-esteem. What happened to Bear No Beef Dip? Looks like he lost some weight, lost his left arm, and for some reason looks a lot scarier than usual.
This better not bite, dork.
You were just staring at Rolf's stomach. It's not like you had anything better to do.
Ed is sure to catch on to the charade.
Double D, I'm not sure if you've realized this, but Ed's an idiot. Eddy kicks the bush. How does Double D get launched?
I got a new comic. So what?
So Ed had 25 cents and didn't spend it on a jawbreaker. Seems like a big deal, Eddy.
It's scaring the Mr. Bojangles out of me.
Melissa Joan Hart stirred up some controversy on Twitter over something about the name Mr. Bojangles. Apparently, it could be an offensive term, and if Sabrina Spellman shouldn't say it, Jimmy definitely shouldn't. Maybe she should have used her arm to grab Jimmy's tricycle and not to punch Eddy? Even Sarah should have her priorities straight.
So where's Jimmy, dude?
What about Double D? I know he's a misfit, but do you seriously not care about what happened to him? Of all the kids, you think at the very least Naz would care? In Like Ed, Naz gives Eddy a black eye, which he keeps for a pretty good fraction of the episode. Here, Eddy's black eye heals in 37 seconds. You bet your ass I timed it. Ed's able to blow air into Jimmy's mouth without his retainer getting in the way. Either that or this has to be murder on Ed's lips.
Choice.
Two boys kissing is choice? What does that tell us about Kevin's sexuality? This is the second consecutive episode where Ed performs mouth-to-mouth on a boy. What's that say about Ed's sexuality?
That was so awesome, Rolf. Oops. What I meant to say was, it was awesome for a 1-year-old.
Kevin's just a douche. You can't tell me watching that was any less awesome than looking at Rolf's stomach.
I learned that trick from Sarah.
Learning from your younger sibling. And Sarah at that.
This is on your head.
Wait, what's on Double D's head? Was Eddy revealing what's under the hat? No? Getting my hopes up.
No way.
Eddy's refusing to be a part of this even though he already dressed up in this crazy ensemble. Kevin's got a football and Rolf has a baseball mitt. What were they playing?
Mr. Yum Yum hates saliva.
Well, saliva is vital to keeping your body hydrated and keeping your taste buds active, so hating saliva is kinda like hating life.
Are you gonna finish those, Eddy?
Finish those? He hasn't even started them.
Where's Mr. Yum Yum?
I might not be the smartest guy around, but I've got a hunch Ed snatched him out of Jimmy's hands and ran away. But what do I know? Ed steals Mr. Yum Yum, so the right thing to do is beat the shit out of Eddy, of course. This episode goes a little overboard when it comes to wasting food. There's kids out there starving.
My foot!
Your foot should be fine. It's your leg that should be in pain.
I'm but a mere shell of a man without Mr. Yum Yum.
'Cause when you had Mr. Yum Yum, you were just overflowing with testosterone. Am I right?
Brains? What are we gonna do with brains?
Looks like you could shoot them into outer space. As funny as this is, I'm laughing at something so cruel.
We must seek encouragement in the bosom of Bobo.
He said bosom.